Today's novel idea is, write the saddest scene you can think of between a boy and a girl, except this is the first time they've ever met. Courtesy of Max Kieran's Tumblr, link in the underbar. He dug his hands into the frozen dirt and climbed higher, choking on smoke and ash and fear. At last he reached the top of the steep hill and turned back. Flames roared at the heavens, blinding in heat and vibrance. Homes crumpled and sparks danced in exaltation. The flames rejoiced as the young man stood on the top of the hill, watching everything he knew and loved crumble and blow away in the wind. Gone. He felt like screaming, like sobbing, like rending his clothes and cursing the gods. Instead, he stood and watched, unable to look away. Until, that is, he heard a small oof from nearby. Hurrying to find the source of the noise, he discovered a girl about his own age, lying face down in the dirt. He went to help her up. "Are you all right?" She jerked up, pulling back from him, her eyes wide. "What are you doing here?" "I escaped the city, too. I think..." He peered around. The trees were dark and silent. Below there was light and the crackling hunger of the fire. "I think we're the only ones left." "You're alone?" "Not anymore." He forced a smile. "We've got each other now." He held out his hand. "I'm Rick." "Dana." She shook his hand. All your family were down there." She waved her hand at the flames. Rick looked away from the massacre happening below. "All of them," he said. "If I hadn't been at the edge of town..." He pressed his hand to his mouth. "I should have been home." "Why were you out so late?" she asked. "It doesn't matter now." Rick realized after he spoke that she was probably focusing on mundane details so as not to think about the huge, horrible fact facing them. "We have to get away from here," he went on. "You're right." She looked over her shoulder at the dancing flames. "It will probably destroy the whole forest." Rick took her hand. Normally he wouldn't be so bold, but he wanted to comfort her. And he was seeking some comfort too. He thought of the way his mother tugged him into her arms whenever anything went wrong. How he'd protest but be secretly pleased. Now all that was left of his mother was blackened bones. He started into the forest, hanging on to Dana's hand. "We're going to be fine," he told her. "Where are we going?" He paused, looking around as if for a sign. "I don't know." "It's okay," she said. She started forward, tugging him by the hand. "I know just the place." She frowned as she walked, holding tight to his hand. He wasn't supposed to survive. Oh well, she thought. The sisters will soon take care of that. Thanks for watching, and happy writing.
Fire, whatever I'm calling this one.
I'm gonna tell us the best way to do to steal that gold. So it's your fault.